Virtual DJ and DJ released a critical update with their new software, and the DJing industry thinks that using artificial intelligence to mix is the future of DJing. But is it? Maybe. Let's find out. What's good, you guys? My name is Deep and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I do a lot of DJing and tech related tutorials, tips and tricks to help you become a better DJ and to help you get better at using technology. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. On 18th June 2020, Algoriddim announced a new update with their DJ software called Neural Mix, a name they give to an AI-based technology that was built at least a couple of years ago, with which DJs can play and remix singular elements from multiple tracks in real time. Meaning DJs can now isolate vocals, melodies and drums while DJing. This news is big because although this technology is at least a couple of years old, no one actually decided to put this tech into a DJ software until now. And since the news is big, the entire DJing industry started talking about it and absolutely loved this concept because now you can do this at the push of a button. Very exciting news. However, this is only possible on an iPad because it utilizes the power of the A12Z Bionic chip, which is present in their latest generation iPads and iPhones, which is required for this to work correctly and without any lag. However, on the same day, Atomix released their brand new Virtual DJ 2021 version with the exact same feature, but you can actually use that on your laptop. And again, the DJing industry went absolutely bonkers and started calling this technology the future of DJing. It's actually a great news that something like this actually exists in a DJ software and it's completely new. It definitely can be called as the future of DJing, but I think that this technology is not complete yet. And in fact, that is the reason why the big guns of DJing industry like Native Instruments and Pioneer DJ did not come out with this feature first. Let me show you this new feature now and how it works. Okay, let's listen to how this track sounds. 4 chords.
I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe.
And then the vocal begins. Okay, now with this new technology, what you can do, as I said earlier, is that you can isolate different elements of the track, like vocals, instruments, bass, kick and hi-hat. Okay, and they also have this new EQ kind of a feature. Okay, now if you can see the screen, there is this little arrow here with which you can choose the kind of EQ mode that you want to use. When it's disabled, it's the traditional frequency EQ, but when you have the easy remix mode, okay, that is when you can actually see that the top one becomes your vocal isolator, and then your middle knob becomes your instrument isolator, and your third one, which is the beat isolator. Usually it's high frequencies, mid frequencies and low frequencies, but with this now it is replaced. Okay, so I'm going to play a track and let's listen to how that sounds with using this new EQ method. Okay, so I can remove the instruments with just the EQ.
I can hear
Let's try to remove the vocals now.
waves across the shore. They're coming waves across the shore. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe.
It's that easy, guys. Now if I want to actually completely remove everything else and just keep the vocals, I have to rotate that particular knob on the other side. So instead of left, you do it right. So if I do right, now it's isolated and only the vocals should come out.
I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe.
Okay, right now as it is, it sounds amazing. I mean, for what it is doing in real time, it's an amazing feature. In fact, I just made a video last week about how to make acapellas, and this feature was available. Obviously, it's a free feature that is available online to use for producers to extract acapellas for making remixes later. But to be able to do this real time on a DJ software is amazing. Okay, I personally love it. Let's play a different track.
I came Paris.
Okay, now here's what I want you to kind of notice yourself. This feature works great with original music that was produced in a studio environment. I'm not talking about the DJs making the music, I'm talking about professional studio equipment. So when it's an original track, that works better than the remixes, because how the technology works is that it is isolating certain frequencies. So all elements, all the instruments that are out there, your piano, your kick drum, all of these are placed in a certain frequency. And if a DJ or that particular producer, whoever produced that track, maintained the frequencies of each element, this feature will work amazingly well. But since most producers don't actually look into the entire frequency range of the track, chances are that some elements which are from the different which are still having that different frequency will be audible. So I'm going to play a different track, and that is particularly a remix, and listen to how that sounds when I try to isolate things.
I came Paris. I wanted to see.
This is the intro. Okay, now I'm going to isolate the vocals.
I came Paris. I wanted to see. Eiffel Tower and the Champs-Élysées. But all I kept hearing was parlez-vous français? I said, pardon, monsieur, I don't speak French, adieu. I said adieu.
Can you hear that other sounds which is actually not a part of the vocal, but still, because that particular sound is within the vocal frequency range, you can still hear it.
French, adieu.
So that is when the kick begins. I'm going to play that section again.
Adieu.
Now let's isolate the kicks.
Adieu.
That works alright, that's okay. This is just the instruments.
I speak French, adieu.
Did you hear that, guys? That's absolutely amazing. If you have actually not heard this before, if you've not heard how it isolates music in real time. However, DJs like me who have been using this technology in a different format, obviously in production, we know that this tech as it is today is not ready to DJ with. And let me show you why. The biggest reason is that the sound quality is not up there yet. Now, when I isolate a certain element in the track, it also amplifies other elements and it adds this very weird phasing sound.
I said I don't speak French, adieu.
Which is, correct me if I'm wrong, very, very annoying. Sure, it's good to have this feature if you want to make mashups and record them and play them later. However, if you actually use this software and perform with this feature in the club equipment, I'm sure it's definitely gonna put off your crowd. And this is possibly one reason why the big guns like NI and Pioneer did not release this feature on their brand name, because it's still not ready. But if they can actually try to find a way that even when you isolate a certain element, the phasing doesn't happen, and if the volumes and the gain of the sound is not increased and it still sounds a little bit more cleaner, at least something that can be heard in the club, I'm sure that this feature will catch on and it can be the future of DJing. But as it is today, I think it is still not ready. But this technology, just like any other technology, is still new in this format. And I'm sure that with time, this technology will advance and we will be able to use this technology without worrying about reliability and sound quality. And that's when you will see this technology being added into softwares like Rekordbox, Traktor and Serato. But until then, it's just a gimmick and a very, very good one of that. Will I use this technology? Definitely yes. But will I use this technology to perform live? Not right now. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is just my 2 bits about this feature. I love this feature. I'm not a hater. I'm actually interested in what this feature can develop into, and I will definitely use it in the future. So guys, if you like what I'm doing and if you guys liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. That's been it. My name is Deep. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy to help.